Good morning, my DGen family. What's going on, guys? Let's have a look over at JASMY this morning, down 6.9% on the day, down 5.1 on the week, 2 cents, 0.12 right now, down 3 spots in rank to 90, dropped back below $1 billion market cap, 975.97 million. Volume is up, however, 289.65 million. Now, we had that massive spike last night, and I did a video explaining last night what happened. We'll touch on it briefly today as well, so don't be too worried about that. Market is having a little bit of a correction today, so it's a good time to stuff your bags, right? So if that's what you got to do, you do you, boo-boo, right? So JASMY keeps closing above 2 cents, which is great. Now, we had this massive wick last night, guys, massive wick. And it was because Hara yesterday had made an announcement, and that's not the announcement I'm referring to in this stream. Hara has made another announcement. But Hara had announced yesterday that JASMY had been listed yesterday on the largest exchange in Korea. The largest, okay, over 9 million users on that platform. So we have fallen outside the symmetrical triangle for now, guys, but I think that we'll probably close this candle back up inside of this triangle. We still have 6.5 hours before the daily close, so I'm not too worried about that. This will recover. As far as I'm concerned, this was a crazy wick to the upside, though, absolutely nuts. Moving over to Bitcoin, we'll have a look at what's going on there and why I think JASMY will recover. So as you can see, Bitcoin made another new all-time high early this morning, snapped right up inside this golden pocket that we laid out. It's crazy. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how I lay this stuff out, right, guys? Days in advance. And look how perfectly it came right up to the top of this golden pocket and then right back below it again. And I've been saying for days that this golden pocket was likely going to be a significant level of resistance between 94 and 95K, right? And here we are, right? Yesterday, we wicked all the way up to it and then rejected off of it. Today, we wicked all the way up inside the top of this channel and then back down. And now we're just at resistance at the bottom of it. Isn't it insane? It's like I can tell the future or something. I'm just messing with you. But it is pretty cool how how that works, right? That's how TA works, guys. So pretty cool. But I do think this is going to be a significant level of resistance. However, as long as Bitcoin continues to pull its way up like this and it's up around that 94K level, the alts will have an opportunity to kind of recover a little bit this afternoon. That's why I think JASMY will end up closing back up inside the symmetrical triangle that I put on the screen. So I'm not too worried about that. All right, so a couple things from Hara, guys, that I wanted to show you. First off, Hara says this is the exchange. Upbit is the largest exchange in Korea. So Hara says here, we will continue to work towards expanding our businesses in Korea so that we can also expand transactions in KRW and to develop our own chain, Junction and JASMY utility that will act as a reserve currency on top of that. Yes, you heard that right. They want JASMY to act as a reserve currency on top of that. Now, if you recall, earlier this year, I think back in about January, February, Hara had announced a new partnership with C2E, okay, which is set to onboard a massive number of new users to the PDL with that partnership. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head. However, I digress. It's not important. It's millions of users. We'll put it that way, okay? Through their partnership with C2E, which is in South Korea. And at the time, Hara had also mentioned, you could go back and check my videos from back then about their partnership with C2E, that Hara wanted to utilize that partnership as a foothold into Korea because they have a lot of potential down in that part of the world. So Hara wants to build a really strong connection professionally down in that area, and that continues. Now you're asking, well, what kind of business can he do with an exchange? Well, if you recall, the lockups that JASMY's doing, they actually partner with exchanges to lock these tokens up, right? So that's part of what they're doing. They're getting exchanges to participate in lockups for JASMY token, like they did with some of them in Japan. So that could be one aspect of what they want to do, onboard Upbit Korea to that part of their business, which would be huge. And then we have another announcement out of Hara. Now, I told you guys to send your questions in the other day. I think it was last week. So Hara had put out that they want the community to send in some questions because he's doing another round of AMAs, okay? So they've selected questions here. Hara and Jiangshan tweeted out. I say, today we have received from all of you, Jiangshan and JASMY, in response to a question about Hara. I shot a video to answer the question. From more than 100 questions, we picked up the most common questions and asked that were asked to answer. Now it's worded weird because it's translated from Japanese, right? So he says, please look forward to it. So what he's saying here, guys, is they received a whole bunch of questions from the outreach that they put to the community, and they have selected a round of questions, the most commonly asked questions out of these questions, and Hara himself is shooting a video, and he's going to answer all of these questions. They've been doing this every month. This is the second month in a row that they've done this, him and Bernard from Jiangshan. So this is what transparency looks like, guys, and it is shocking to me to see community members on X and stuff like that whining and complaining, saying, Hara, we need news. Hara, we need, you're not transparent. I mean, the guy is literally reaching out to the community and saying, send me questions and I'll shoot videos in my spare time to answer your questions. What more do you want from this man? Do you want him to pick up the phone and call you? Hey, bro, what's going on? I got some more answers for you. Like, what do you want? He's done like 22 live AMAs since January of this year, I think. Like, I don't know how much more transparent the guy can be at the end of the day. I really don't, right? No other founder or head of any blockchain company out there is doing as many AMAs and answering as many questions as Hara is. Nobody, full stop, right? And he's still getting attacked by community members saying it's not good enough. Like, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, some people are spoiled brats, I suppose. I don't know. But moving on, that's good news. We will have answers coming out for that, which I'm very, very bullish on. So, and then just a follow-up here by KJ. He says, today, finally, JASMY is the largest exchange in South Korea. Upbit is listed. So he worded that weirdly because it's translated again from Japanese. But he said, basically, we're saying is finally today, JASMY is listed on South Korea's largest exchange with over 9 million users. He said this is expected to quickly expand its presence in South Korean markets. In addition, Jiangshan, through the use of JASMY, the ecosystem will also grow steadily. Yes, absolutely. And here's the article. Here's the announcement. JASMY lists on Upbit, a leading South Korean cryptocurrency exchange. We're pleased to announce that JASMY will be listed on Upbit, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in South Korea. Listing overview, that would be today at 6 GMT. So we could probably expect some volume to start coming in from Korea pretty soon. They have the USDT and BTC pairs. About JASMY, JASMY Coin is an IoT platform that aims to return data sovereignty to individuals and enable safe and efficient data utilization. It provides a mechanism for business to utilize data while maintaining the security of personal IP, app usage history, IoT device usage, etc. Then it lists all of JASMY's websites and everything, their socials. So yeah, a little bit about Upbit, guys. Upbit is one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in South Korea, known for its robust security measures. user-friendly interface, and wide selection of tradable cryptocurrencies. It has also expanded its services internationally with platforms in Singapore and Indonesia. So very, very bullish there, guys. Yeah, love to see it. So, but for me, the little nugget in all of this, little nugget, Hara says here, this last sentence, to develop our own chain, Junction, which is what they're doing, and the JASMY utility that will act as a reserve currency on top of it, guys. I want more details on that. I'm very bullish. Now, listen, this is not something from me. This isn't something from some YouTuber or some person on X. This is from Hara himself. His words, okay? His words quoted directly from him. So haters going to hate, ain'ters going to ain't. But at the end of the day, we take our sources very seriously. We take our sources directly from the horse's mouth, not from some person on X or on YouTube or something like that. So very, very bullish here, guys. I want to know more details about what he means by this. I'm going to be doing some digging into that, and I will get back to you on exactly what the implications of this are. But for now, guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, click the join button, guys, to join our community. Also, guys, jump over to the Patreon, schedule your one-on-ones with me. We're right now is crunch time. There's no better time than now to get into the community, get your exit strategy built, your profit-taking strategy built. I sat here last night for hours painstakingly creating more exit strategies and just making sure that we have everything ready to go, because the market is primed for liftoff right now. We're starting to see altcoins start to melt up to catch up to Bitcoin's parabolic run. Bitcoin itself has hit another new all-time high today, guys. It is only a matter of time before Bitcoin takes its next leg up. And then shortly after that, altcoins are going to start to go parabolic. If you are not ready, if you do not have your plan in place, if you do not have your profit taking in place, if you don't know how to compound your gains, rolling profits from one project into another to be able to maximize the return on investment that you're going to get, you need to get over to the Patreon, schedule one-on-ones with me. We also do group Zoom calls every day. We all get together. We chat about everything we need to take care of, whether it's DeFi staking. We talk about passive income, operating nodes. We had a very good conversation about node operations actually last night in our group Zoom call. We do swing trades over there. We teach everybody about how to be proactive with your banks so that the bank doesn't freeze your account when you transfer 6 digits into it out of nowhere, right? Yes, they will freeze your account, guys. If you are not prepared for that, join the Patreon. Join our group calls. I also record videos breaking down step-by-step how to be proactive and avoid these kinds of problems, because I promise you this, there's nothing worse than making life-changing wealth on paper and crypto, transferring that life-changing wealth to your bank account, only to have your bank freeze your account, citing suspicious activity, right? So that is it for this one, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The link for the Patreon's down below. Come and join our community. We have everyone from seasoned veterans to beginners. We'd love to have you join. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.